In the vast blue expanse of the Pacific Ocean, there lies a realm of dramatic beauty. This is New Zealand, or Aotearoa, the land of the long white cloud. It is a place where the Earth's creative forces are on full display. Here, fiery volcanoes have pushed the land upwards, while immense glaciers have carved deep valleys through ancient rock. The result is a landscape of such staggering variety and scale that it can take one's breath away. From the subtropical north to the alpine south, this is a country that feels both ancient and alive, a living testament to the power of nature. The story of this land is written in its very bones. Towering mountains, their peaks often dusted with snow, stand as silent sentinels over the realm. These are the Southern Alps, a formidable spine running down the South Island. Below them, tranquil lakes hold waters so clear and blue, they seem to mirror the sky itself. Lush, green rainforests, dripping with moisture and teeming with life, cling to the steep hillsides. And all around, the coastline is a masterpiece of sandy beaches, rugged cliffs and sheltered bays, constantly reshaped by the tireless ocean waves. To journey through New Zealand is to witness the Earth in its most pristine and powerful state. It is a land of contrasts, where one can walk on a glacier in the morning and relax on a golden beach in the afternoon. The air here feels cleaner, the colors seem brighter, and the silence of the wilderness is profound. This isolation has allowed unique forms of life to flourish, creating an ecosystem found nowhere else on the planet. It is a world that invites exploration, a place that whispers tales of its creation to all who will listen. Here, the geological past is not just a distant memory, it is a present reality. The ground steams, the mountains are still rising, and the forces that shape this land are still at work. This dynamic energy is palpable, a reminder that we are guests in a world that is constantly changing and evolving. From the smallest fern to the highest peak, every element of New Zealand's landscape tells a part of this epic story, a story of fire, ice, and the enduring power of life itself. It is a story that continues to unfold with every sunrise. In the southwest corner of the South Island lies a place of mythic proportions, Fiordland National Park. This is a landscape carved by glaciers during the last ice age, a process that took many thousands of years. The result is a series of deep, dramatic fjords, where sheer cliffs rise vertically from dark, still waters. The most famous of these is Milford Sound, known to the Maori people as Piopiotahi. Here, waterfalls cascade down thousands of feet, their spray creating a constant mist that nurtures the lush rainforest clinging to the rock faces. The scale is almost impossible to comprehend. The mountains here seem to touch the sky, their peaks often shrouded in cloud. Mitre Peak, a perfectly formed pinnacle, dominates the view in Milford Sound, creating an image of unforgettable power and grace. As you travel through these waters, you are journeying back in time, witnessing a landscape that has remained largely unchanged for millennia. The silence is broken only by the sound of falling water or the cry of a native bird. It is a deeply humbling experience, a powerful reminder of nature's ability to create masterpieces of breathtaking scale and intricate detail. Further north, the Southern Alps reach their zenith at Aoraki or Mount Cook. This is New Zealand's highest peak, a colossal pyramid of rock and ice that pierces the heavens. For the local Ngai Tahu tribe, Aoraki is a sacred ancestor, a physical manifestation of their connection to this land. The mountain and its surrounding peaks form a spectacular alpine wonderland. Glaciers, like the mighty Tasman Glacier, flow slowly down its slopes, grinding rock and shaping the valleys below. The air is thin and crisp, and the views are simply magnificent. The lakes at the foot of Aoraki are fed by glacial meltwater. This water is filled with fine rock flour ground by the glaciers, which refracts the sunlight and gives the lakes an astonishing turquoise blue color. Lake Pukaki and Lake Tekapo seem to glow with an internal light, their surfaces reflecting the snow-covered mountains that surround them. To stand on the shore of one of these lakes, looking up at the majestic peak of Aoraki, is to feel a profound sense of peace and wonder. It is a landscape that inspires awe and commands respect in equal measure. In the heart of the North Island, the ground itself is alive. This is Rotorua, a geothermal wonderland where the Earth's inner heat breaks through to the surface in spectacular fashion. Here, the air is thick with the smell of sulfur, a constant reminder of the volcanic forces bubbling just beneath your feet. Geysers erupt in powerful jets of steam and hot water, shooting high into the air. The Pohutu geyser, the largest in the southern hemisphere, is a truly magnificent sight, a display of raw, untamed natural power that can erupt for many minutes at a time. This region is a kaleidoscope of volcanic activity. Bubbling mud pools plop and gurgle, their thick grey mud forming intricate patterns as steam escapes from below. Colourful hot springs and silica terraces create a surreal and beautiful landscape. The champagne pool at Waiotapu Thermal Wonderland showcases a stunning array of colours, from vibrant orange to deep green, created by the rich mineral deposits in the water. It is like looking at an artist's palette, painted not with oils, but with the very elements of the earth. For the Maori people of the Aotearoa tribe, who have lived here for centuries, this geothermal activity is a vital part of their daily lives and culture. They have learned to live in harmony with this powerful environment, using the natural heat for cooking, bathing, and heating their homes. The hot springs are seen as having healing properties, and the steam vents are used to cook food in traditional earth ovens called hangar. This deep connection between the people and the land is a powerful example of how humans can adapt to and respect such a dynamic environment. To visit Rotorua is to witness the heartbeat of New Zealand. The constant steam, the bubbling earth, and the erupting geysers are all signs of a living, breathing planet. It is a place that engages all the senses, from the unique smell of sulfur to the warmth of the ground under your feet. This geothermal activity is a direct link to the volcanic origins of New Zealand, a dramatic and beautiful reminder that the processes that created these islands are still very much at work today, shaping the land and the lives of those who call it home. The North Island of New Zealand, known in Maori as Te Ika a Maui, or the Fish of Maui, is steeped in legend. The story tells of the great demigod Maui, who fished this island up from the depths of the ocean using a magical hook. This rich tapestry of myth and history is woven into the very fabric of the landscape. Every mountain, river, and lake has a story, a connection to the ancestors who first settled this land. To travel here is not just to see beautiful scenery, but to step into a world of living mythology and profound cultural significance. One such place is the Coromandel Peninsula, a finger of land known for its pristine beaches and lush native forest. Here you can find Cathedral Cove, a magnificent natural archway carved by the sea. Walking through this arch onto the beautiful sandy beach beyond feels like stepping into another world. Not far away is Hot Water Beach, a truly unique phenomenon. For a few hours at low tide, you can dig a hole in the sand and watch as naturally heated mineral water bubbles up, creating your very own personal hot pool right beside the cool ocean waves. Further north lies the Bay of Islands, a stunning region of more than 140 subtropical islands. This area is not only beautiful, but also historically significant. It was here, in 1840, that the Treaty of Waitangi was signed between the British Crown and Maori chiefs. This founding document of New Zealand is a cornerstone of the nation's history, and visiting the treaty grounds offers a deep insight into the complex relationship between Maori and European settlers. The bay itself is a paradise for sailing, swimming, and spotting dolphins and whales. Deep in the central North Island, hidden within a dense forest, are the Waitomo Caves. This is not just a cave system, it is a subterranean galaxy. A boat ride through the darkness of the glowworm grotto reveals a breathtaking spectacle. The ceiling is covered with thousands of tiny glowworms, each one a small blue-green point of light. Drifting silently on the underground river, looking up at this living constellation, is a magical and unforgettable experience. It is a quiet reminder of the hidden wonders that lie just beneath the surface of this enchanted land. Te Waipunamu, or the South Island, means the waters of greenstone. This name, refers to the precious Punamu jade found in its rivers, a stone of immense cultural and spiritual value to Maori. This island is honestly a land of epic landscapes where nature's artistry is on a grand and dramatic scale. While many are drawn to its famous fjords and mountains, the South Island holds, many lesser-known treasures for those willing to venture off the beaten path. These places offer a sense of solitude and discovery that is, I think, increasingly rare in our modern world. One such secret is Farewell Spit, a long, slender sand spit at the very top of the island. Stretching for over 30 kilometers into the Tasman Sea, it's a protected nature reserve and a vital sanctuary for thousands of migratory birds. The landscape here is stark and beautiful, a constantly shifting world of sand dunes and tidal flats. It feels like the very edge of the world. Access is restricted, and exploring with a guided eco-tour is really the best way to appreciate its delicate beauty and learn about the incredible bird life that depends on this unique habitat for survival. On the opposite coast, near the town of Dunedin, you can find the Aoraki boulders. These are not ordinary rocks. They are huge, almost perfectly spherical stones, some measuring up to 2 meters in diameter, scattered along a stretch of sandy beach. Geologists explain them as concretions formed over millions of years, but Maori legend tells a different story. The legend says they are the food baskets that washed ashore from the wreck of the great voyaging canoe, the Aotearoa. Standing among these mysterious spheres as the waves wash around them is a truly strange and wonderful experience. Deep in the heart of the Southern Alps, away from the crowds of Mount Cook, lies the Ahuriri Valley. This is a wide, tussock-covered valley flanked by rugged mountains. The Ahuriri River, a beautiful braided river with crystal-clear water, flows through its center. This area is a haven for fly fishing, hiking, and simply experiencing the profound peace of the high country. In this vast, open space under a huge sky, you can feel a deep connection to the wild heart of New Zealand, a world away from the hustle and bustle of modern life. It is truly a secret worth keeping. New Zealand's incredible landscapes are matched by the warmth and spirit of its people. The nation is a fascinating blend of cultures, primarily rooted in its Maori heritage and the traditions brought by European settlers. Today, it's a multicultural society, with people from all over the world calling this country home. This diversity creates a rich and vibrant national identity, but at its core is a set of values that many New Zealanders, or Kiwis as they are affectionately known, share: a love for the outdoors, a down-to-earth attitude, and a strong sense of community. The indigenous Maori culture is a living, breathing part of New Zealand's identity. The concept of manaakitanga is central to this culture. It means hospitality, kindness, and the act of welcoming and caring for guests. This spirit of generosity is something visitors will often encounter, whether at a formal cultural performance or just in a casual conversation with a local. The pohiri, a traditional Maori welcoming ceremony, is a powerful and moving experience that involves speeches, songs, and the sharing of food, creating a deep bond between hosts and visitors. Another important Maori concept is kaitiakitanga. This means guardianship or stewardship, and it refers to the deep sense of responsibility that people have to protect the natural world. It's the belief that humans are not masters of the environment, but are part of it, with a duty to care for the land, the sea, and the sky for future generations. This principle has had a profound influence on New Zealand's conservation efforts and is a vital part of the nation's approach to protecting its unique natural heritage. It's a wisdom that the whole world can learn from. The Kiwi way of life is often described as relaxed and informal. There is a strong do-it-yourself spirit and a belief in giving everyone a fair go. People here value work-life balance, and weekends are often spent enjoying the country's natural playgrounds, hiking in the mountains, swimming at the beach, or simply having a barbecue with family and friends. This connection to nature and community is the bedrock of the Kiwi identity, creating a society that is both resilient and welcoming, much like the land itself. In the deep south of the South Island lies a region that feels like a journey into New Zealand's past. This is the Catlins, a rugged and remote coastal area where dense native forest meets the wild southern ocean. It's not a place of grand, dramatic peaks, but of a more subtle and enchanting beauty. The coastline is a series of sweeping bays, dramatic headlands, and hidden waterfalls. Here the weather is a powerful force, and the wind carries whispers of ancient times and tales of shipwrecked sailors. The Catlins is a haven for wildlife. At Curio Bay, you can see a fossilized forest, the petrified remains of trees that are 180 million years old, visible at low tide. This is a place where you can truly touch deep time. Not far away, at Nugget Point, a lighthouse stands guard over a collection of rocky islets, the Nuggets. This is a prime spot for watching fur seals, sea lions, and even the rare yellow-eyed penguin, one of the rarest penguins in the world. To see these creatures in their natural habitat is a privileged and deeply moving experience. Even further south, across the Fovo Strait, is Stewart Island, or Rotorua. The Maori name means the land of glowing skies, a reference to the spectacular sunrises, sunsets, and the occasional appearance of the aurora australis, the southern lights. Over 85% of the island is a national park, making it a true paradise for nature lovers and bird watchers. It's one of the best places in New Zealand to see the kiwi, the nation's iconic flightless bird, in the wild. A night walk in the forest here can be a magical experience, listening for the distinctive call of the kiwi. Life on Stewart Island is slow and simple. The main settlement, Oban, is a small, close-knit community. There are very few roads, and hiking, or tramping as it's known in New Zealand, is the main way to explore the island's pristine wilderness. Walking the Rotorua Track, one of New Zealand's great walks, is a journey through lush forests, along deserted beaches, and into a world of profound peace and solitude. It's a place to disconnect from the modern world and reconnect with the simple, powerful rhythms of nature. New Zealand's extraordinary beauty comes with a great responsibility. Its unique ecosystems are fragile, and many of its native species are found nowhere else on Earth. The flightless birds, ancient reptiles, and unique insects that evolved here did so in the absence of land mammal predators. The arrival of humans brought predators like rats, stoats, and possums, which have had a devastating impact on this vulnerable wildlife. Protecting this natural heritage is therefore a national priority, a mission that involves the government, communities, and every visitor to the country. The principle of kaitiakitanga, or guardianship, is the guiding light for these conservation efforts. It's a philosophy that encourages everyone to become a guardian of the land. This means taking practical steps to minimize our impact when we explore. Simple actions like staying on marked trails, not leaving any rubbish behind, and not feeding wildlife can make a huge difference. By following the Tiaki Promise, a commitment to care for New Zealand, visitors can play an active role in preserving the very beauty they have come to admire. Across the country, ambitious projects are underway to restore habitats and protect endangered species. Predator-free sanctuaries, both on offshore islands and in fenced mainland areas, provide safe havens for birds like the kiwi, the kakapo, and the takahe to recover. Community groups spend countless hours planting native trees and trapping pests. This collective effort is a powerful testament to the passion New Zealanders have for their natural environment. It is a battle for survival, fought with dedication and hope. When you explore these remarkable places, you're invited to become part of this story of guardianship. You can contribute by choosing responsible tour operators who support conservation, or even by volunteering for a conservation project. By traveling with awareness and respect, you do more than just see the sights. You become a caretaker. Every gentle footstep, every piece of litter picked up, every decision to respect the rules of a national park helps to ensure that the wonders of Aotearoa will remain for all future generations to experience and cherish. New Zealand is more than just a destination. It is an experience that stays with you long after you have left its shores. It's the thunder of a waterfall in a silent fjord, the glow of a subterranean galaxy of worms, and the warmth of a welcome from people who hold their land sacred. It's a country that reminds us of the raw power and delicate beauty of the natural world. From the geothermal heart of the North Island to the icy peaks of the south, this is a land that is truly alive, constantly changing and full of surprises. The journey through Aotearoa is one of discovery, not only of hidden beaches and ancient forests, but also of a deeper connection to our planet. It teaches us the importance of listening to the stories in the wind, to the wisdom of ancient cultures, and to the quiet voice of the wilderness. It shows us what is possible when people come together with a shared purpose to protect and restore the natural world. The spirit of Kaitikitanga offers a profound lesson in how we can live in greater harmony with our environment. The true treasures of this land are not just its spectacular landscapes, but the feeling of wonder they inspire. It's a place that encourages you to slow down, to breathe deeply, and to simply be present. Whether you are watching a tiny kiwi forage in the forest darkness or standing in awe before a towering glacier, you are witnessing something precious and irreplaceable. This is the magic of New Zealand. It has the power to touch the soul and awaken a sense of awe for the planet we all call home. So, we end our journey with an invitation. An invitation to explore this land of the long white cloud, to seek out its hidden corners and to listen to its stories. But it is also an invitation to become a guardian, to travel with care and respect, and to help protect this incredible natural heritage. For the beauty of New Zealand is a gift, and it is our shared responsibility to ensure that its mountains, its forests, and its waters will continue to inspire wonder for countless generations to come. The adventure awaits.